Hi diddly ho, neighborinos, and praised be Jeff Bezos, because this is my Amazon haul video for you all. That rhymed fucking bars. Okay, so the first pickup I got from Amazon was I got Trick or Treat on Blu-ray. Now, this isn't the Scream Factory edition, but in this case, I didn't really care about getting the Scream Factory edition. Normally, I care about that kind of stuff. If it's like a movie from the 80s, it's got the slipcover, all that stuff. This is a new movie, so chances are the transfer is not going to look that different between this release and the Scream Factory release. Yeah, it does have more special features, but literally half the price, and the slipcase is now out of print, so I knew I wasn't getting that slipcover. So yeah, here I am, Trick or Treat. This is a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's a Halloween anthology movie. It's a lot of fun, and it bleeds candy corn. Like this movie, if you want to get that Halloween feeling, this is the one to put on. It's kind of my wife and I's tradition. Every Halloween, we set up the house, decorate, all that kind of stuff, like, a month and a half before, and this movie's on in the background. We started that tradition last year, and it's going to be every year from now on. So that's a really, really good one. Now, the next one I got is the Kino Lorber release of Trilogy of Terror, Part 2. This was the one that I grew up watching, and then later found out that there was a Trilogy of Terror 1, and I watched that. I think that the first Trilogy of Terror is a better film. I think it has more going for it. I think Karen Black is the fucking business. But this one has way better special effects. It looks more like a real movie. Both these movies were television films on CBS way back in the day. I think this one came out in the 90s and this one came out in the 70s. But what's kind of cool about these is there's 3 stories, of course, a trilogy, and they're horror stories of terror. See what they did there? It's big brain shit. But the first one, Karen Black is the lead of all 3 stories, just playing different characters. They did the same thing with Lisette Anthony in, I think this is 1990. So yeah, these are really good. They're most known for the Zuni fetish doll, and he kills. It's always the third, in both movies, it's the third and final story, this killer doll. This shit terrified me when I was a kid. I was properly spooked, and so I can't wait to watch them this Halloween and get properly spooked once more, hopefully. I've rewatched the first one, and it's really fun to watch, not scary, so I'm hoping, because I literally haven't seen the second Trilogy of Terror since I was a little bitch-ass, a little lad or whatever, and I'm hoping it spooks me once more. This one, I am so excited about. I got Promising Young Woman on Blu-ray. This movie is so goddamn good. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. It'll make you hate men. I'm so fed up with men after watching this movie. No, it's a great movie. It's not just like this hardcore feminist agenda piece, but it genuinely shows the really shitty things that guys do and put women in terrible situations. And I think movies like this, there should be more of. This is really smart, and we should give these kind of things a voice so we as men can be fucking better. But yeah, this is a great movie. Thank you for my feminist speech. And definitely watch this movie if you have access to it. I think in a couple weeks from the recording of this video, which this video is recorded on September 6th or whatever, I think in a couple weeks it's coming on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, watch that shit. Really, really good. And I'm pumped it came with a slipcover, because a lot of times I see it without the slip. Actually, I don't like this cover art. Such a great movie, and it had great posters, and this is literally the most boring cover art of all time. I feel like that's why this movie's kind of slept on, is if I'm walking through Walmart, why do I give a shit why she's looking around in a purple setting? I mean, my hair's purple, so I'd relate on that level. But other than that, I give a fuck. Bo Burnham is in this. You should have just said Promising Young Woman, starring her, Carey Mulligan, and Bo Burnham. And I'd be like, boy, I'm watching it. My inside boy, my fucking 8th grade boy, let's watch it. 8th grade boy, he made the movie 8th grade. That sounded weird. I'm not. Anyways, this is Analyze This, double feature with Analyze That. I didn't buy this on Amazon. I actually got this at a antique store. This is officially an antique at this point. It's so weird seeing Blu-rays at antique stores. There's VHS, yeah, that's kind of antique. There's DVD, it's on its way out. But fucking, you have Blu-rays at antique stores? This is the kind of stuff that makes my heart hurt and ache for physical media in the future. If we're already putting this in antique stores, Where's the prospect of a comeback? No, don't do this to me. But yeah, I don't care for Analyze That. Analyze This is hilarious, though. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. I'll literally watch anything with Robert De Niro. If you tell me Robert De Niro made a movie where he eats dinner and takes a shit, I'll watch it. He's probably got some good dialogue somewhere. He probably gets really mad at that turd when it doesn't come out on time. Yeah, so yeah, Analyze This, not so much Analyze That. This is a great pickup on Blu-ray for $4. So yeah, that was just a quick little collection update. Everybody drive safe, have a good night, and party on, Wayne.